Friends, here we are talking about JQ command with exit status, and that is using -e option. First, let me go with our existing shell script. This one, and we know the purpose of this script is just to find the file system usage on this remote server. And to connect with this remote server, we are using username and password. And this username and password we are reading from this REST API. Anyway, let me run it and see the result. You are getting your username and password, then you are finding the file system usage on your remote server and we are getting it. That's fine. Now in my REST API, let's say I am changing these two keys, user and then pass. Let me save it. Let me rerun my REST API, then go to your script. Now run your script once. See the result. Now you are not getting username and password, but still your script is trying to execute the command on remote server. If there is no username or password or both, then why we need to execute it? Simply we can stop our script. So how to stop it? See, basically on your Linux, if you run any command and if that command was success, you will get exit status as 0. Otherwise exit status as non-zero. See, suppose if I run simply date command and then see the exit status, you are getting 0. If you run some invalid command, or suppose if your command was failed, then your exit status is non-zero. Now what I will do is, let me take our REST API. Now I am taking this entire one, response. Let me show you first on command line. Then as of now, you have some data in your response. Now from that, you are finding username and password. So for that, you are using a syntax called this one. First, let me run simply this command. From your response, I am running our command. See, in this response, you have some JSON data, but we are not sure whether this required key is there or not. But just run it. You are getting null. Then immediately see the exit status. You are getting 0. Basically your requirement, that is username, is not there in this response from this secrets.remote server credentials key. Then during that case, suppose if you get exit status as 1, then that is useful for us to validate whether you got username or not. But here you are not getting it. You can get that simply by adding -e option in your JQ command. Let me add it. Now see exit status. Now you can decide based on this exit status whether your username was fetched or not from your response. So that logic I am going to include in my shell script. Now see here, after running this username, first let me add -e option. So after finding username, let's say with your Linux if condition, I am adding if $? is not equals to 0. Then simply echo fail to get username from the API response. So after that, simply I am stopping my shell script with any exit status. Same way, suppose if you got username and while finding password, suppose if you get null or if your JQ command is failed, then fail to get password. And here I am taking exit to status. That's it. Now go to command line and run your shell script. Fail to get username from the API response. Now we are not running your file system usage command on your remote server in case if you don't get either username or password. So be clear, -e option is useful to validate whether your JQ command was success or failed.